Belts save lives. Law enforcement stepping up enforcement right now to help keep us safe on the roads. Aisha's at the First Alert Safety Desk. Good morning.
Good morning, Tammy. The annual Click It or Ticket campaign is back this morning across Wisconsin. Law enforcement joining agencies across the country with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration from now until the end of the month. The message is whether you're headed across town or across the state, click it, every seat, every trip. NHTSA says the good news is drivers continue to set a strong example with about a 91% seatbelt use rate in 2024 across the country. Officials say buckling up takes just seconds. It can make the difference between life and death in a crash. It remains one of the simplest and most effective ways to prevent serious injuries and save lives. Despite more people wearing their seatbelts, NHTSA says about half of all passenger vehicle deaths are unrestrained, so they were not wearing a seatbelt. Of the males killed in crashes in 2023, more than half were not wearing a seatbelt. For females killed in crashes, 41% were not buckled up. In 2024, there were over 9,700 unbuckled passengers killed in traffic crashes. Also in 2024, over 1,000 kids in the U.S., 14 and younger, died in traffic crashes. So again, law enforcement, they'll be stepping up those patrols this month to share that safety message with all of us, hoping to help save lives, but they're hoping this is a year-long habit, Tammy.
All right, Aisha.